I don't know why I came back to Brookhaven. Maybe it was the gnawing sense of unfinished business, or a masochistic need to reopen old wounds. Either way, here I am, standing at the edge of town, the familiar sign welcoming me back to a place I once called home. The sun is setting, casting long shadows on the eerily quiet streets. My childhood memories of this place are a far cry from the reality that confronts me now. Brookhaven has changed. It's darker, colder, and somehow more alive with secrets than ever before. Walking down Main Street, I notice the old ice cream shop is boarded up. The playground where I used to spend my afternoons is now overgrown with weeds. The whole town feels like a neglected graveyard, each building a tombstone marking the death of happier times. My parents' house is at the end of the street, its silhouette a stark reminder of the life I left behind. The windows are like hollow eyes, staring back at me with silent judgment. I hesitate before pushing the gate open, the creak of the rusted hinges echoing in the stillness. Inside, the house smells of dust and decay. It's clear that no one has lived here for years. I make my way to the living room, where the fireplace still holds the charred remains of the last fire we ever lit. The memories flood back, each one more painful than the last. It was here, in this very room, where my sister Emily disappeared. One moment she was playing with her dolls by the fireplace, and the next, she was gone. No trace, no clues, just gone. The police never found any evidence, and eventually the case went cold. But I never gave up. I couldn't. I climb the stairs to what used to be Emily's room. The door is slightly ajar, and I push it open with a trembling hand. Her room is exactly as she left it, frozen in time. The pink wallpaper, the stuffed animals on the bed, the dollhouse in the corner, it's all there, untouched. As I step inside, I feel a chill run down my spine. Something isn't right. The air is heavy, almost suffocating. I hear a faint sound, like a whisper, but it's not a voice. It's more like a feeling, a presence. It's as if the room itself is watching me. I approach the dollhouse, my heart pounding in my chest. I hesitate for a moment before lifting the roof. Inside, I find a small folded piece of paper. My hands shake as I unfold it. The note is written in Emily's handwriting. "Help me," it reads. My mind races. How is this possible? Emily has been missing for over a decade. I read the note again, hoping for some kind of explanation, but there is none. Just those two haunting words. Suddenly, I hear a noise behind me. I turn, but there's nothing there. Just the empty room and the growing sense of dread. I need to get out of here. I need to find answers. Back downstairs, I search through the old family records, hoping to find something I missed before. There, in a dusty box in the attic, I find an old diary. It's Emily's. I flip through the pages, my eyes scanning the familiar handwriting. June 14th. That's the last entry, the day she disappeared. "Today, I met a new friend," it reads. "He says he can show me places I've never been. He says he can make everything better." My blood runs cold. Who was this friend? And what did he do to my sister? As I read on, I realized that Emily had been seeing this friend for weeks before she vanished. He promised her things, took her to strange places. The more I read, the more I realized that this friend was no ordinary person. It was something else, something dark and malevolent. The last entry sends chills down my spine. "He says it's time. He says I have to go with him now. I don't want to, but he says I have no choice. I'm scared. If anyone finds this, please help me." I close the diary, my mind reeling. Emily was taken by something beyond my understanding, something that still haunts this town. I have to find her. I have to uncover the truth. As I step out of the house, the sun is completely set, and the darkness of Brookhaven envelops me. I know that whatever took Emily is still out there, waiting, and I won't rest until I find it, or until it finds me.